I'm into fish though. I'm into good fishing. Not bad. Not bad. What, do we have a new bit boss? Yo, Big Guy's the bit boss. Heck yeah. It was buried, I couldn't see it. Oh yeah, wine time, emblem. Cheers, if you're drinking wine. That isn't to say I haven't had a glass of wine since March, because I've had wine when I visit my parents. I'll drink wine at their house for dinner. I do have some cooking wine, but you don't drink that. And this is all right. I don't know what it is. It's not. I just picked it. I picked it mostly because it's a cab and it's cheap. I know nothing about it. I was like, I'm cooking most of it anyway. Oh, here it goes. Here it goes. It's making noise. I should do some dishes. I should do some dishes. I have the guys, spicy tip, clean as you go. I have a compulsion to do dishes like while I'm cooking. Wine time secret lair. Always clean as you go. There's something on the... What is all this? Crap on the counter over here. What do you guys eat with stew? If I was a real overachiever, I would have made like fresh rolls. Would have made bread. And they'd be in the oven right now. I'm not gonna have fresh bread with my beef stew. But I mean, this is vacation time. Let's keep it real. Great tip, Spicy. Thanks. Clean as you go just makes life easier. It does. Dishes suck. Some nice bread I make. Are you good at making bread, King? I don't know. I think I'm bad. I'm not bad at making bread. I'm bad at getting it to rise properly because I'm bad at keeping the temperature. I'm bad at knowing what temperature it is inside my own kitchen is really what it is. So maybe a third of the time the dough doesn't rise. So I really just need to get a bread maker. Spicy's the chef, I'm the baker. We fancy now. Yeah, we're fancy, Hill John. I'm tasting the wine that I'm making stew with it. I put a little too much wine in the stew, maybe intentionally, because I like that flavor. I like wine flavored stew, if that makes sense. Whenever I make bolognese, I make a focaccia. That's fair. That's fair. So you're good at bread. Rice, Kenny makes rice. Decent bread is bread. Make me feel bad for being bad at bread. Focaccia is a flat bread. That's fair. Thyme, sun-dried tomato, maybe a little bit of cheese. Oh hell yeah, you're good. You need bread with beef stew, or you're doing it wrong. I mean, I have just bread, like a loaf of bread. I don't have any rolls. I'm not gonna make any right now. Because I plan on freezing most of this anyway. I'm gonna have a bowl when it's done. And I'll save like a serving or two to eat this week. And the rest is going in the freezer. Drew Bull, what's up, my dude? How's life with you? What'd you have for dinner? Small bit of olive oil on it. So it has a crunch, but the bread is soft yet firm. Totally king. Totally king. My brother's really good at bread. We'll often make bread when I'm at his house, just like on a whim. Like we'll be sitting around doing nothing. We'll be sitting around like drinking and playing with his dog, and it'll be like 1 a.m. and it'll be like one of us will say, "You want to make bread?" We'll be like, "Yeah," and we just make bread for no reason. And it turns out to be really good most of the time. Can make some quick biscuits. Good. Take 3 pieces of bread, squish them into a round ball. Boom! You got an unheated roll. Good. That's a good spicy tip. I'm gonna remember that one. Toast the bread. Yeah, I could toast it. Put butter on it. Put butter on you. Can't bake for anything. So hold on, what do you gotta do to get you to bake for me? Jeez. Be in the country. Yeah. Doesn't matter which coast, just anywhere in the country. Northern tip. Just finished. Chipotle. Chipotle. Yeah, Chipotle. Don't ridicule me. I won't. I won't. A lot of people eat Chipotle. They make a lot of money. We were talking about, me and Holjohn were talking about this yesterday, actually. About why you shouldn't shame somebody for liking fast casual food. Whether it be fast food or like a fast sit-down chain. Like, yeah, support your local restaurants and whatever, but you can't deny that some of those are going to appeal to you. Some of those chains, some of that fast food is going to taste delicious to you. It's made to taste delicious. I'm not going to ridicule anybody for eating Chipotle. Even if there's a local Mexican place across the street, which there was in one of the last places I lived. They opened a Chipotle right across from like a local burrito place. And I was like, you are picking the wrong fight in this neighborhood, but Godspeed. Chipotle is pretty much the only fast food I can eat. Is the stovetop still on? No, stovetop is off. Off, 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 off. Do you guys know Kids in the Hall had a skit about an OCD person turning the stove off? But thanks for the check. I'm losing chat. Monkey Brain likes bread and carbs and gluten. Sure does. And sugar. Kenny fucks with Chipotle. Yeah, you do. Fast food is designed for people to want it. The marketing department exists for a reason. That and it's everything your monkey brain wants. Salt, sugar. Yeah, for real. Totally not for shaming folks for their food choices. You can appreciate good food without throwing shade. For real. For real. That said, support small businesses. Eat local. Cook. You know. If you can. If you have the means, do it. Usually I'm cooking for myself. I just made lamb bolognese the other night. Yo, now you're cooking for everybody, Drew. We're all coming over. I hope you're ready. I hope you have some left. Lamb bolognese? Oh, shit. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Speaking my language. Reject humanity. Return to bread. Bread munching monkey. King and I run away to make bread business, but just for ourselves. We eat all of it. You only sell it to each other, only you give it away. That's not much of a business plan, but go for it. Mammals literally have an evolutionary hardwired want for salt because we were evolving. When we were evolving, it was rare as shit. How do you know that, King? Were you there? I mean, it's delicious. I do say that. Sometimes I'll be in the kitchen. I'll just be like, salt sounds good. Just has like a little pinch of salt on my tongue, just for the hell of it. No food. I don't want food. I just want that salt flavor. Down to be bread hermit. That's how I feel whenever I eat salt and vinegar crisp. Vinegar. There's the vinegar again. You guys and your vinegar. Got one serving left. We can all fight over it, except King will win. Happy to host you. Watching Spicy struggle to read. You guys talk so fast. You guys just talk really fast. It's exactly my kind of business. Literally every mammal has like a crazy-ass neurotic want for salt. Clean my toilet with vinegar. If you think about it, your insides are much like the inside of a toilet. So eating vinegar is, that makes sense. That makes sense. Pinky up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Definitely wine. I taste a hint of red. What kind of wine is that anyway? Red? It's a Cabernet Sauvignon. A fine year. It was a very fine year. Words. Is that insert wine words here? It totally can. It's exactly what it is. How'd you know? Wine snobbery is hilarious to me because I've been proven fake. It's been proven fake a ton of times. Yeah, it has. Cabs are good. So the reason I like cabs. How the fuck do people not know wines? Cabernet Sauvignon. That's the one. Cabinet Sauvignon. Cabinet Savoni. Rhymes with baloney. When I was younger, I got a late start on drinking. I'll just say that. I didn't drink till college. And my start to drinking was actually being the designated driver for a group of friends that wanted to go into a local wine region and go on the wine trails and go do tastings. Since I didn't drink, they're like, you should come with us. And I mean, it's in the woods. Well, in the woods. It's down one side of a lake and up the other side. But then at the bottom of the lake, there's a state park. So we'd stop there and like walk off some of the wine before we went up the other side. So it totally appealed to me. It was a great day trip. And I was like, yeah, pile into my car. Let's go. I'll drive. And I got into wine tasting because at the wine places, the tastings were either free or they were $1. And I'd be like, yeah, I'll taste it. And then you just like, you spit it out. And then I acquired a taste for wine. And it was actually the first alcohol I got into. So I learned a lot about wine, at least the wines that grow in New York State. The grapes that grow in New York State. And it just kind of expanded from there. But there's a lot of cabs. There's a lot of cabs in New York. And so that's why it appeals to me, because it's like one of the first wines that I drank. You had me at mango. Sometimes you gotta order for the table. That's not true. You never have to order for the table. Table's not your concern. Look after yourself. Distance myself from all alcohol. Hell yeah, Whole John. Legit. I like a pine knot Norm. Or a pig knot Griglio. A pig knot Griglio is really good. I like Pinot Noir because of that song from that TV show. I like Merlots. I imagine college days spiced to drinking rosé from the bottle. No, rosé's shit. I can't stand rosé. And I'm super picky with whites. I'm super picky with white wines. Drink for time, but like cycles and all that, I'm not too keen on alcohol in general, except maybe in food. I have too much food on my plate. I'm picky with the whites too. I see what you did there, Hold John. Hey, 26 minutes. The timer started. We're actually cooking now. You have too much food on your plate. I believe in you, but also don't force yourself to clean your plate. That's a terrible habit left over from the Depression. Just encourages overeating. It made sense when you couldn't eat your fill. There's some alcohols that the smell of them kind of punctuate core memories of less than happy times. So like, not King, is it rum? Is it rum that does that? Tell me it's rum. Seriously speaking, for my friend's college graduation, we went to a nice restaurant and their house Pinot Noir was really tasty. Good to know. That's cool. That's cool. Pinots are good. They're fine. I only drink wine at cons now. Would I hit the liquor store with Alex and he gets a few bottles usually? Yeah, cons are like a point of weakness when it comes to drinking, unfortunately. Stupid as fuck. Yeah, eating everything that's on your plate is stupid as fuck. It is. It is now. It is now. It's definitely faded. It's not in vogue anymore. It was definitely still a thing, like just up until maybe 40 years ago. It was still like a cultural norm. But I don't hear it very much anymore. SoCo and cheap vodka? Alright. SoCo and cheap vodka then. The staples of any man fueled by naught but impotent rage. I mean, at least it's not Jaeger. Or Goldschlager. Fuck that shit. Love going to places that make virgin drinks. Pops and juices. Pops and juice mixes are so good. Yeah, like cocktails are that I love the art of the cocktail, but you can leave the alcohol out and you still have a really fancy, delicious, artistic drink. And I'll totally take that and I'll appreciate it just the same. It doesn't have to get me drunk. And in fact, if there's no alcohol in it, I can drink way more of them. And I might even still pay the same, you know? Pavlovian condition to be sad with mac and cheese. Oh, really? Kenny cleans his plate. What was that? What the heck was that? I hear it, but then there's a thing. D nice with the host. Heck yeah. Macaroni and cheese also makes me sad because I'd run to my nan's house whenever some bad shit happened and she'd make that. Aw. One of the places we went to, which place, Hold John? You don't have to tell me, but or you don't have to tell all of chat if you don't want to, but D nice, what up D? Guys, follow the D. Can I call you the D? Can we just call you the D now? D nice. I assume you know that D nice is also a rapper. I have several D nice records, and that's all I think about. All I think about are D nice songs when I see you. The place with the $100 plus whiskey tastings. Gotcha. Nice. Okay. Hell yeah, I love it. He loves it. Call him the D. He's the D now. Follow the D. The nice D. Doctor. Dr. D. He's also nice. He puts nice in there just so that you know he's the nice Dr. D. He's the nice D. I think we're done with this joke. I could seal up the wine. I don't need to do... Oh, you know what I can do? I can grease this pan. I can grease up the pan. All I need is this much. But does he have a nice D? I don't know. Do you have a nice doctor? Do you nice? A nice denim collection. I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Should be enough. We'll see. We'll see if that's enough. Sure is. This is how you keep your nice cast iron pots and your swords from rusting. Anybody here other than King of Calcium ever put oil on their sword, on a sword? Doesn't have to be theirs. Hey Haggles, what's up? My boy is loaded. Who's loaded? Calcium wrecked my whole night when he said that. He dropped onto the floor and named it Girthquake. Calcium said my D is so big it needs a girth certificate, and it's been on my mind ever since. What was the question? I don't remember, Neon. Had something to do with D Nice. It's a 7.6 on the rectum scale. Are we talking about D Nice's talk? We are, Haggles, we are. Scorched, what's up? How's it going? I'm at the tail end of making some beef stew. We got 18 minutes left on the Instant Pot. And then we gotta let it decompress before I open it up and taste it. I gotta mix in the flour to thicken it. So we got maybe 30 minutes left on this. Mr. Garlic 69. Nice name. Nice name. Did you put the garlic on it yet? I did. Garlic. Mr. Garlic and Garlic Guy. And Sam Brady 7, what up? All you people, all you nice people showing up. I did put garlic in there. Garlic was added. It's in the Instant Pot. And now we're just waiting for it to be finished. We're waiting for it to be finished. Don't. Make a noise at me. Not enough garlic. It wasn't enough because I didn't want it overpowered by garlic. I can always add more garlic if I really wanted to, but there's so many other herbs in there, sage and thyme and dill and bay leaf. You know, there's a lot of flavors going on in there. Other things, if it was a pasta sauce, like 4 times the amount of garlic that I put in. Let's go. I love garlic. No, the more garlic, the better. What's in the bowl? It's liquefied garlic. that I'm gonna pour straight into my mouth and let it dribble down my chin, and then wipe it all over my chest. But that's not until, that's gonna be like in another 20 minutes when this is done. Mr. Garlic and Garlic Guy, are they friends? No, I don't know. Well, you're friends now. You both have garlic in your name. You gotta herb the shit heavy, right, King? You do. I drink a liter of garlic every day. So the real answer is it's just flour and water. It's just flour and water. It's gonna thicken the stew to make it actual stew. Right now, there's nothing in there to thicken it. Do you guys like your stew thick and cloudy, or do you like it watery and clear broth? I feel like clear broth stew is just soup. It's just soup. Stew means thick. But to each their own, I suppose. Thick. Haggles likes it thick with 9 C's. He likes his just garlic. He just eats straight garlic. He's munching on garlic right now, probably. Garlic soda is probably a thing I can get from Rocket Fizz. Neon, please, go to Rocket Fizz and get garlic soda. Let me know how it is. It's one of those crazy flavors, yeah. I know they have ranch dressing. Ranch does not have any garlic in it, though. Hard-boiled garlic is pretty good. I've had baking soda. We've all had baking soda. Well, not all of us. I've had baking soda. Neon's had baking soda. Check the roster. Yeah, Neon, let us know. Rocket Fizz is where you probably got baking soda. We used to have Rocket Fizz in Philly, but now the closest one is over in New Jersey. They closed all the Pennsylvania ones. Thin stew is a sign the chef needs replacing. It's a thing though, King. It's a thing that exists, and I don't understand why. Maybe does it exist over there with you? Get me some wasabi toothpaste. Yo, Labtob 23. How's it going, my dude? Guys, give Labtob a follow. Can someone shout out Labtob? Neon, stop what you're doing with Rocket Fizz and shout out Labtob 23. Follow that guy. He streams not very often, but he does stream, and I don't watch him enough. Grandpa Joe's Candy Store was perfect too. I don't think I ever went there. Have I ever had flaming garlic? I totally have. I had flaming garlic just on last Tuesday, actually. You got a garlic bath bomb? Garlic Monster 99. There we go. There's a whole crew of you. There's a whole crew. What were you playing last? Assassin's Crud? Valhalla? Yeah, Neon does. Why do we have all these garlic people? This is weird. I don't know. They chose my stream to come and talk about garlic in. It's fine. They don't know each other, apparently. AC, yeah, it's fun. You sustain yourself exclusively on minced garlic. Well, a lot of weird people in food and drink. There are. This is a realm that I don't venture into often. Report bullying to the nearest adult. That's correct, Neon. Spicy tip. Only pussies don't do what they have to do to make their lives better. Punch them in the mouth. That's another pro move. Tie-dye a shirt with garlic? That's not even a thing. That's not even a thing. But now Sam Brady's here. No hex, no fricks. King of Calcium. And no double-decker dicks, for sure. Gotta chill. Papa John's garlic butter whack, to be honest. It's not really, it's not butter. It's margarine with garlic. It's liquid margarine with garlic flavor in it. We just loving stew here, right, Kenny? We just loving stew. Yeah, right, hold John. Bye, Kev, I love you. Bye, Sam Brady 7. Thanks for stopping by. I hope you like beef stew. You missed the good part. You missed the climax of the whole thing. Now we're just shooting this shit and drinking wine, eating, waiting for stew to be done so we can eat it. Of course they're in a group. They're all named Garlic. You can take them all out if you want. Getting ignored by the parents. Feels bad, man. Yeah. Learn to be funny, I guess. That's a spicy cookie you got. It's an Instant Pot. It's the smaller version of the Instant Pot. There's a larger one. And you know who gave me this one? I inherited this one when Chefy B bought the bigger one. Chef Brent, another member of PH16, just handed me this Instant Pot. He's like, I bought the bigger one. You want this one? I was like, all right, sure, I'll take it. Beth Krent, yes. Chefy B giving you his trash. Chefy B throws out a lot of good stuff. I'm not above dumpster diving when people are throwing out good stuff. How fast will it do all those veggies? Well, I mean, the whole stew's in here, and it's a 35-minute cycle to do stew. But it has to warm up first, and then you have to let it depressurize. I'm guessing it's close to an hour, honestly, by the time everything's said and done. But an hour for a completely cooked stew is pretty good. I also have a slow cooker. I can do it 8 hours in the slow cooker as well, if you prefer. Sometimes I do that. Sometimes I like to do something in a slow cooker just so that there's some activity going on. Like the whole house just smells like food for like the entire afternoon, and then by dinner time. You know, sometimes it's a lazy Sunday and I wake up and I'm just like, I want to cook something. And I put a bunch of soup together in a slow cooker, so, you know, pulled pork, anything. And I just let it sit there all day. And then it's done by dinner time. You got turkey leftovers in the oven? Yo, what are you doing? What do you do with your leftovers? I like the all-day aroma. The all-day aroma is great, especially if you have to leave the house to like go run an errand, and you come back and you're like, that smell wasn't there when I left, but it totally was. You were just acclimated to it. Can I make lasagna in an Instant Pot? Probably not, Laptop, but I'm willing to try. I'm willing to try. I want to cook something, but I don't want to have to cook it. Hold on. That's always the dilemma, right? Mood. 2 controversial opinions. I hate smelling food when I'm not hungry, and pulled pork is heinously overrated. Pulled pork is only as good as the barbecue sauce. Really, pulled pork is just a vehicle for barbecue sauce. So I'm 50-50 with you there. And the smelling food thing, there's only a couple people I know that don't like to smell food when they're not hungry. So I'm not going to shame you for that. It's just, it is unpopular. It's it's a non-conventional opinion, for sure. It's just heating it up. I'm going to make pot pies this week. Pot pie, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Hey, Ice Prophet, I was saying that after the turkey's sat around for a few days, the only thing you can do with it is soup. I didn't think about pot pie. Pot pie is like a soup pocket. It's a stew pocket. Ban King. Scorch, no, we're not banning King. We can ban King for a lot of things, but not that. Food smells aren't great. Like before eating, awesome. After eating, Febreze that shit. No, I don't know. I'm never at a point where I don't want to smell food. Food always smells good. Even if I just ate, I can walk past some food and be like, that smells so good, I wish I was hungry. Whole John's in the same boat. You guys all feel like you guys don't want to smell food when you're not hungry. Don't want everything to smell like barbecue sauce. I made a killer pot pie last year with will only be better this time. Do you make the crust yourself too? The homemade crust, you roll it out and everything? Oh, you're saying I'm bannable already? I mean, I wouldn't allow people in here if they didn't have at least an ounce of bannability in them. I do all kinds of cool things with leftover. The leftovers, our turkey gets many lives. Nice. Nice, Scorched. Ours doesn't last usually. My the turkey doesn't last more than past like day 3. And then it's just gone. You have a baking exception to the food smells. I don't hate smelling a bakery even if I'm stuffed. You did it last time. I'll just try to get some phyllo dough. This time there's something pre-made. Yeah, no shame. No shame in pre-made. Again, like the fast food argument. There's no shame in not wanting to roll out your own dough. Just like I didn't feel like making bread tonight to go with my stew. Do we make for a charming hive of scum and villainy here? Totally, King. Absolutely. Can't be dealing with cold or reheated. Cold is fine. Cold is fine. In fact, I'll eat a chicken salad sandwich. I'll chop it up, mix it with mayo and a little bit of celery, salt, and put it between 2 pieces of store-bought white bread and eat the shit out of it. Just gets this gross taste to it. Why did you make that so vulgar? Because it's a list of things that people don't like. Cold, old chicken, mayonnaise, bread from the store. It's like the things that I've gotten shit for all of those things. And I'm like, nah, mix them all together, makes a great sandwich. It's a great fast lunch. Eat it like groceries. It didn't mean to be vulgar. Yo, I got crap on the... How did that get up there? There's like some shit on the cabinet up here. Something splattered up there. This one too. Wait, I don't normally spend so much time standing right next to the cabinet. I don't see these things. Mayonnaise is mediocre at best, but homemade mayo or garlic or even chili mayo is good. Yeah, I mean, it's just I don't know. I wouldn't say it's, I wouldn't say that it's life-changing or anything. It's like yellow mustard. Okay? What's wrong with it? Put it on a hot dog. It's great. Pot pie, turkey salad, turkey enchiladas, turkey peanut noodles. That's one that I would like to try. Peanut noodles with turkey. I'm in. All kinds of things planned this week. Scorch, you should totally, when you do the turkey noodles, post pictures of that to the cooking channel in Discord. Please. The chives make or break a decent mayo. Okay, that's fair. That's also fair. Freezy, Jay Freezy, what's going on? I make cabinets for a living. I like your polls. You like these? I didn't choose them, but I'm glad you like them. We're at 1 minute. We're 1 minute away from this thing probably making a bunch of noise. Well, it's going to depressurize. Which means I gotta either slowly release it or just kind of wait another 10 minutes or so. I should set a timer. There it is. Timer, 10 minutes. We'll just let that go. Oh, it stopped. Yeah, it stopped. Uno minuto. Yo, what's my camera doing? Did you see that? Did you guys see that? Not a cute little song. 0 out of 10. Yeah, I think that's why B got rid of the Instant Pot, because the song sucked. Ever do a cast iron pan pot pie? No. In fact, this is the only cast iron I have right here. And it's not the right shape for pot pie. I could just go get one, like a nice cast iron pan, and do that. But I've never done it. Sounds delicious. That was a good one. That was good. Just gonna have that one glass. You do it in a 16-inch cast iron. It can be done in any kind. I don't know. I don't think this one has the I don't think it's deep enough. You know, I wouldn't want. I mean, you could. It'd be a very shallow pie. It was the depth I was concerned with more than the width. You did it in a 26-inch oval? Damn, that's big. That's big. I don't know, I don't make a lot of pot pies. I should, though. I mean, I like stew enough. I feel like pot pie is just stew in a pie. Only one I've ever seen. I've never seen a oval. I've never seen a cast iron that big. That thing must have weighed like 500 pounds. I have a wok. I have a cast iron wok, which is stupid. Woks shouldn't be cast iron, but I have one. It was gifted to me. I have to. It helps with the leftovers. Do you have a lot of leftovers? Do you cook like daily? Do you cook like all the time? Because then I totally understand. At least once a day, really. And we're not talking like I made myself a sandwich for lunch. You're talking like the stove is on or there's heat involved. kind of thing. Saying woks shouldn't be cast iron is a bold statement. What's your reasoning? My reasoning is that woks are often so large that you can't maneuver them effectively with when they're made of iron. That's all. And I've never been to any street vendor or restaurant or any place. I've never seen a commercial cast iron wok, but I've certainly seen commercial cast iron pans in other kitchens. And that's just like, I know that's an anecdotal excuse, but I'm like, if no one's doing it, there's probably a reason that I don't know. Air fryer running, oven going, fire alarm blaring at least one time a day. Nice. So that goes with your name then. That's what the scorched marks is all about, yeah? Yeah. I didn't have to set a timer. It's actually counting up. I've never actually stood in front of it. You guys know I don't use this that often. I don't make batches of things in the Instant Pot all that often. But it's sitting here counting minutes for me. So I think it's just going to tell me when it's done. These things are smart. They have an app. I can connect to it with Bluetooth, apparently. I don't have it. I didn't download it. I don't know what it does. I could probably sit over on the couch and it'll text me when the pressure has been released or something. Even though you can hear that beeping throughout the entire house. My place has linked fire alarms, so one goes off and the house is rocking. You got the strobes too. Is it party time? Yeah, I'm gonna stop this timer because I don't need it. I don't need it. So what's gonna happen, I guess, in about 4 minutes? How did you know? I'm gonna open this up, make sure all the pressure's gone. I'm gonna mix in this flour mixture, let it cool and thicken a little bit, stir it up. I'm gonna put it in a bowl. I'm gonna put it in, where did I put those bowls? Over here? Totally over here. One of these guys, a shallow little bowl. I could put it in a deep bowl. Which one would you put stew in? This one's prettier, but I kind of like the shallow bowl for stew. That cave map making stream you sent me to last night was pretty legit. Freezy, I know, right? I know. That guy, he makes them on whatever the buckskin, I guess. 3-dimensional map making using traditional tools. It's a pretty legit stream. It's pretty legit. Shallow for stew. Yeah, what was that guy's name? Cave Neon Nose. Deerskin, yeah. Neon knows who it is. I have large pizza craving. Get yourself a pizza, King. Order a pizza. Send pics. I follow him too. Cave Geek Art, that's the one. Hi, what? We're trying to remember the name of the map making guy from that I rated last night. Thanks for paying attention. Oh, you're good. You're good. Neon Best in Mod #1. irresponsible to be ordering food too much. They don't do contactless. They don't. Why do they not do contact? They won't toss it to you from the road. They won't. I mean, a pizza is kind of like a frisbee. It'll just fly to you anyway. Don't want to expose nobody. You might ask, I'm on the phone with my agent. All right, Neon, you're doing real work. You're trying to get paid. That's a legit excuse, I suppose. They say they do, but they often just hand that shit to you. That's true, they do. Did I ever see the Hulk cover art from the comics? Which cover? There's a lot of Hulk comics out there. I mean, yeah, I've seen Hulk comics before. I don't remember any with a pizza or a shallow bowl of stew or any food in general. This is the ladle I have. This is also a gift. I like it a lot. It's another handmade spoon. It's got like a little spout. It's got a thing to rest on the side of a pot. Feels great. The weight is perfect on it. The only thing I don't like about this spoon is that a ladle, the handle should go straight up, right? So you can reach into deep pots and scoop something out and pull it straight up and pour it. Can't do that. I still have the same problem I would have with like anything that's at the wrong angle. But other than that, favorite spoon number one. Also, I tend to be left-handed with it, and the spout's on the wrong side, so I have to remind myself to. That's kind of annoying. That's kind of annoying because I naturally tend left-handed with it. But I think that's just because of the way these counters are set up, right? Because I don't want to elbow the cabinets. I'd rather the open spaces this way. We're at 11 minutes. And it's still half pressure. Can I release? There it goes. Steaming up my handles over here. Smells pretty good. It actually smells really good. I don't think that's just because I'm hungry. I think it just smells really good. Guys, I made stew. You witnessed it. You were here. A lot of pressure in there. It's almost as if we fit both Queen and David Bowie into the same appliance. That's how it happens. Wow. Is it depressurizing now? Yeah, I didn't want to wait for it to go naturally. It was going to take like an hour. So I just released it. I flipped the switch. I don't think Scorchmark liked my joke. Word. I keep catching, so these handles are the same on the drawers down here. You can't see it, but there's like a utensil drawer here. It has the same handles but sideways. And I'm standing here talking to you guys, and it is lined up exactly to catch the edge of my pocket, and it does it constantly. Constantly pulling the drawer open with my pants. You good? You good? There's your song. And dance. Can you see? Can you see in there? See the delicious stew? You do see it. It's very red. It smells very good. Get in there. Stir that shit up. Let that sit for a minute. See if it thickens at all as it cools. Here's what it looks like. You can see that, yeah? Who wants some? Come over. It's done. It's done. Doesn't fit on the Instant Pot. Chonky. That's right, LabTub. They're pulls, not handles. How dare you? Pocket catchers. Yes, they're pull. Sorry, Freezy. They're pulls. The cabinet maker expert. They're pulls. I'll try to correct myself in the future. Yeah, pulls are only something we do on the Magic stream. Looks good. You look good. Identification. Identification. Cabinet extraordinaire. Yeah, we got a lot of cool people in chat. That's one of the things I love about my chat. The whole community is like, we got a professional cabinet maker. We have a boxer. We have a pinball machine repair guy. We have like all kinds of ticket. We have everyone's got like the craziest. We have the craziest skill set I've seen of like any stream community ever. And I'm not saying that like, I don't know, other communities probably have equally eclectic mix, but only when you get up into like 100 people in the stream, right? And then it's like, oh, there's 3 cool people here. No, everyone in my community is cool. I love that. I love that. Every time I hear you say polls, I wonder where the magic cards are. I'm saying, Kenny. Mine are handles. I've caught my doors more than once. I'm switching my skill set to delinquent. You're gonna multi-class, Neon? Quality over quantity and all that. For real, King. That's my life. My whole life is quality over quantity. Not very thick. Might have to do another round of that. Might have to do another round. Let's do another batch. I just didn't want to overdo it, you know? Overdoing it on thickfulness isn't always the way in the kitchen. Well, let's do another batch. And yes, thickfulness is a word. Fight me. Or cook it down or add starch. Yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and cook it down. I'm gonna thicken it. It'll also just thicken as it cools, right? So whatever. Thanksgiving. It's like we're making pancakes. Who wants stew pancakes? Thanksgiving saved my life. There we go. And that's plenty. I'm not doing more than that. Stir that up. Stir that up. Let that be thick with as many C's as possible. Unplug. Now it's stew unplugged. Like that show. Get a little taste. A little bit of this. You can see that steam. Can you see the steam coming off of it? Yeah, see that? You can totally see that. Phenomenal. I make good stew. I make really good stew, guys. I make really good stew. Oh, I can't wait to eat this. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put it in the bowl. I'm going to put it in the bowl now. I need more carrots. There's not enough color there. I should have put another carrot in. It's a little bit thin. Just got to add more flour, and it'll be fine. It'll be fine tomorrow. It'll be fine. There's your bowl of stew, guys. Thanks for hanging out with me for, what's it been? Almost 3 hours? Almost, well, it's been 2 hours. We lost it for a minute. I don't know, but I think it's still no rolls? No, there's no. I told you I didn't want to make bread. I just wanted some nice, delicious stew. I'm gonna, so we're in the kitchen. Why is the shower by the fridge? Blackheart, thanks for showing up. Blackheart, you just got here. We're done. We finished the stew. Nice work. Thanks, laptop. Come get some. Come get some. I'm going to take some pictures of that and post it. Put it in a mason jar. I'm totally putting it in mason jars. I could freeze it forever that way, or store it forever that way. I got to wait for this to cool, and then I'm going to put it in containers, put it in the fridge and in the freezer, and I'm going to have this for whenever I feel like it. Whenever it's a rainy, stormy day like this and cold for like the next all winter, I'm gonna have stew. It's gonna be so good. 204. 20, yeah, scorched, but we lost stream there for a minute early on, so it's more like 2.5, I think. Spicy stew for the win. All right. I missed the secret stream. You did. That's gonna end it for me. I'm actually, you know where I'm gonna send you, right? You know. Look, I just splattered it on the thing, guys. I'm gonna send you over to Ellie. Ellie Face, who just finished, who's in the middle of Cooking with Heat, a very special Cooking with Heat. Not only is it like 5-year stream anniversary, but I haven't looked, but I think she's in a sequin Pikachu outfit because she just finished a weekend-long marathon stream of Twitch Plays Chrono Trigger, and the deal was if Twitch beat Chrono Trigger, if chat beat Chrono Trigger, by the end of the weekend, she would do Cooking with Heat in a cosplay, and they did this morning, and so she's doing it. So I'm gonna send you guys over to Lucky Chimera 9. Yo, what's up? Just in time for me to raid Ellie-Face, another the leader of our PH16 community, doing a very special Cooking with Heat stream. So you're gonna watch some more food. I have no idea what she's making, but go drop all the spicy peppers you have over there, and I'll see you guys tomorrow, I guess, right? I'll see you on Tuesday, 8 o'clock sharp, for some magic cards. I'm gonna set this up. Thanks for the stream. Thanks for sticking around, Freya. Always good. Raid time. Yeah, it's totally raid time. And I'll see you guys later. I'll see you tomorrow.